Make the bass come out real clear, there.
Welcome everyone. We are back. The Brunch Comedy Show. We are here in our beautiful studio at Houston Media Source. It looks like it's the Tonight Show, but I promise it's not. It's the Today Show. The Brunch Comedy Show is what we have going on here. It is a lovely situation here. We have some wonderful performers here for you tonight. Or today, depending where you are out in TV land. Shout out to all my people out in TV land. We give a special shout out to everyone who helped us put this together. We have the Super Funky Fresh. We have the podcast, Premium Advantage, Houston Media Source. Who else do we have? hahacinto.com. Thank y'all. This is what we do. We have the Brunch Comedy Show, the world's best comedians here in Houston, Texas, and that's what we're providing for you today. We are excited. We have a live studio audience here. Thank you, audience, for being here. You are very beautiful people. Thank y'all for coming out. We really appreciate it. My name is Jacinto. I tell jokes sometimes, and y'all are looking nice. I'm looking now for the most manliest looking person in the room right now. Sir, you look like the manliest person here. And a shout out to all my manly people out there out in TV land. Let me ask you a question, sir. Man to man, bro to bro, how many cartwheels can you do? Okay, I know. That's probably not the most manliest question in the world. That's probably like least manliest question. That's probably like the opposite of manly, like cartwheels, right? But like I'm infatuated with cartwheels. Like my nieces, if anybody has little girls out there, anyone have little girls? No? Yeah? Oh, yeah. I don't mean locked in your basement, sir. I mean like little girls like that you have had yourself. But I love my nieces because they always bust cartwheels out. They'll just throw a cartwheel in the middle of nowhere. They just have a conversation with you. Hey, I was wondering, and they just go from one cartwheel to the next mid-conversation. They're like little spiders. I love it. So I have decided, I had an epiphany recently. I've decided that I want to learn how to do a cartwheel, y'all, because I am now at an age that I'm almost not afraid of my mom anymore. Like almost not afraid. Like she's 4'9", and she's really old, and she lives in another state. So I think I'll be all right. You know, I can do these cartwheels. I was always afraid. I was afraid as a child because she was gonna beat me. You know, you'll break your head, you'll break your neck, is what my mom was. It sounds much more beautiful in Spanish when she says that. But it was always that. So I was always in fear. But now I'm like, I'm gonna do this. I'm learning how to do it on YouTube. I just do it. I just like bust out randomly. I do it right now, but I don't want to mess up this beautiful stage that we have right here because they're really out of control. But I'll just bust it whenever, man. A cartwheel. I randomly did it the other day at church. So I was just feeling the vibe, feeling the Lord, and I just busted a cartwheel out. It was wonderful. But this was at Catholic church, so everybody looked at me like I was crazy. Everybody's really like mundane and quiet at a Catholic church. Any Catholics in the house today? Any Catholics? Yes, we got one. Perfect. Oh, we got two. All the rest of y'all are heathens, and you're gonna burn in hell. I'm kidding. I'm a Catholic. I was raised Catholic, but I'm not a very good Catholic. But fun fact, folks, I don't know if y'all know this about Catholicism. This is something that just happened. The Pope recently came out. No, I'm going to say that wrong. He didn't come out. The Pope is not gay. Hold on a second. I need to fix that. we need to edit this. Okay, let me say that better. The Pope hath decreed, the Pope has said now, that there is no more celibacy. So, how about a round of applause for no more celibacy? Yes. Priests can now get it on. Yes. I don't want to sing that too much because Marvin Gaye's family might sue me. You can't even whistle down the street nowadays. Marvin Gaye's family will sue you. But yeah, man, priests can get it on. So finally, yes, finally me and my priest can be together. Woo, yes. I am just kidding. I have never been molested at a Catholic church. It was at his house. That was a different situation. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. But yeah, man, Catholic priests can date now. Yo, I'm sure there's like arguments on both sides of that situation because it's a new situation. But I know that there's one group of people who are extremely upset about this. Christian men, single Christian men, now have to compete with a priest? What? That's not even fair, man. Like, can you imagine like the dating profile for a priest? He'd be like, I can talk to God. I am friends with Jesus. All the bread and wine you want, girl. Maybe put that Eucharist on your tongue, baby. Woo! Man, you can't compete with that. He can bless all your stuff. Right? Oh, come on, baby. Bless this flat iron for me so I can make these lime right real good. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, bless this weed for me before I roll it up, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, or right before he's going to handle business. Let me bless this before I handle. Hey, yes, this is a PG-13 show. But yeah, man, priests, and it's not even fair. Imagine those poor Christian guys at the Christian bar. I don't know if that's a thing, if there's a Christian bar, but imagine that. Like, it's like, it reminds me of like when I'm at the bar and then professional athletes show up. You're like, all right, well, I guess we can go now because they have bigger penises and bigger wallets, so we're not going to compete with that. Just like priests have bigger Bibles, I guess. I don't know what the comparison with that one would be, but pro athletes, yeah. So any squirters in the house today? Any squirters? I'm talking about water gun enthusiasts. I don't know what y'all are laughing at. No, I'm kidding. I'm talking about cervical fluid shooting out of a vagina. So that wasn't a curse word. That was not a curse word. Yeah, man, squirting, it sounds great on paper. Actually, that'd be weird if you had paper involved with this. So, but it sounds great. And guys are always like, oh, she's a squirter. That's wonderful. I can't wait. But let me tell y'all, it is not great. I've dated a squirter. It was horrible, horrible. Here's another fun fact. 99% of women can squirt, but only 11% do it. What? That's right. Now, all my people out in TV land, before you start trying to squirt right now on your couch, before my folks here, before you go home and try to squirt, let me warn y'all, there's a couple of things you need to be worried about. First, it is pee. It is urine. I Googled it. Okay, there is a little bit of cervical fluid in there, so that's fun, but it's mostly pee. So, don't want urine in my face. Not fun. Yeah? Especially, yeah, that's just scary. And then it's dangerous. I don't know if you've ever, I'm not sure which camera can do this, but my eye is still, look at my eye. My eye just randomly twitches like this all the time. I have to just kind of stop it, and then it'll fix it. But because of a squirting incident, not cool. So this is what happened, folks. It was my girl's squirty 30. It was her birthday, and she said, I have a little gift for you, because this is something that she hadn't, like, I don't know if she can control it, or I don't know how she could do it, or if it's like the Force, like in Star Wars, I don't know how she could do it, but she's like, I got a surprise for you. Like, yeah, okay, great. And so she's like, go ahead and go, down there. And so I'm down there, and then it just right in my eye, and I am still traumatized to this day because of what happened to my eye. Not cool. It is a little bit scary too when it comes with the eye. But yeah, it's a blessing to be alive after the squirting incident. We got a great show for you today, folks. We have a lot of great performers coming up. And this is what we're going to do. This is the Brunch Comedy Show. Thank y'all for coming out. A round of applause for our beautiful people here. Thank you for everyone out in TV land. Without further ado, I'm going to bring up your next performer. This next performer, I have been hunting all over Houston for the best of the best. And when I found this lady, I said, oh, Lord, I got to get her on the show. So, without further ado, I'm bringing up my friend. Start clapping right now for my friend, XieXie.
Oh my God, hi. We're live in the studio. This is my first time breaking my cherry tonight. I am so excited. Yes, y'all give it up. Okay. Mama, I made it. You know what I'm saying? I took a negative and turned it into a positive. That's how I'm here before you today, I was on the Judge Mathis show, okay? Not my proudest moment. I was supposed to have been suing somebody for hair, and they called me a promiscuous pill popper that cheats on her husband. I found that so discouraging, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, we supposed to have been arguing about hair. How are we talking about my extracurricular activities? You know what I'm saying? And then they aired the episode on February 14th, so I found out the same time my husband did that I was cheating on him. I was like, way to go, universe. Show me how much you really love me, They sent me home, dismissed my case. They said it was a confession in there. I still want to sue the show. Okay, I sent them a cease and desist. I didn't know who exactly to sue, so I sued Warner Brothers and them. Okay, I said to Warner Brothers and them, and I filed it indigent. Okay, I ain't even got no money to file. Okay, I was just trying to see how far I could take this thing. I went to court, didn't even know what defamation meant, okay? I just felt it in my spirit from the Lord. He said, sue her for defamation. I had to go and Google it. I saw it meant assassinating my character. I said, that's exactly what she did, okay? Cause this girl was supposed to be my beautician, okay? She was my hairstylist. How you gonna break HIPAA and tell everybody what I got going on anyhow? Because a beautician is like a counselor, right? I was talking to her like I was in the chair for a therapist, and you broke HIPAA. I was so devastated. But I always say that God ended up working it out for me. I lost the battle, but I ended up winning the war because my husband and the guy I was cheating on him with both passed away, okay? They both died, okay? My husband died. He died in the middle of a divorce, okay? So for all y'all who wanted that divorce to happen, it did not go. It did not go. I'm a widow, okay? Shout out to me. I'm a widow, okay? Just when I thought I needed a job, my husband died, and now I collect Social Security. I'm trying to tell you, when you make God your source, he will supply. Okay, look at me. Look what he doing for me. Okay. I love to ride a nice BMW. That's what we call a black man working, okay? I had one, okay? And he had benefits, praise Jesus. He died, left my baby some money. So we doing all right over here. My grandpa died, left me another check. I say, keep them coming, Lord. I know when God working. I know when it's the hand. God been moving mountains in my life. I need him to continue to move mountains. I got a little special needs baby at the house. I need him to take care of that for me. She got it from her daddy. I feel so bad. He used to misspell text. He used to misspell words in his text messages. Like hey, he used to spell hey Hay instead of Hey. And now I got the special needs baby at my house. Okay, and she's so doggone special needs. The special ed department be giving up on her. Okay, they gonna come and ask me one day, Miss Cook. What do you suggest we do for the baby? I say, how you gonna ask me? 68% of retarded kids got retarded parents. So I'm like, how you gonna ask me what to do with the baby? I don't know. I had to pull up out the school, because they was calling never mind. I don't want to tell that joke no more because I realize it got a cuss word in it, and this is public television, right? It's all good. But anyway, let me just tell you this. I had to pull up out the school because she was getting bullied, and I can't stand when a bully tell you the truth, like they was telling my baby, because I had bullies before, and they told me the truth one time. They said that my teeth, they used to be crooked before I had got braces, and they said that my teeth, it looked like I had so many teeth in my mouth, my teeth got in a car accident. And so I went to the orthodontist, got my teeth fixed. They pulled out 4 teeth, and when I asked him why, he said it's because I had so many teeth in my mouth. It's like my teeth had a car accident. And I said, how you gonna tell me the same thing a bully tell me? So I just can't stand when a bully tell you the truth like that. Because, when them kids was calling me Master Splinter, I still can't figure out what to say back. So I tried to send my baby to school and fight back, but she almost got beat up, and I had to pull out the school. I Googled retarded schools near me. I found 6 of them, and I had to enroll her in one of them. And you got to pay to put your babies in these schools. One school was $8,000. The other one was $12,000. I say, I don't know how much coochie they think I'm about to sell for this doggone tuition. But I'm about to sell it, because I believe in my baby education. When they told me that tuition, I looked at their principal like Forrest Gump mama looked at the principal. I said, what I got to do? to get my baby in this school, you know. So needless to say, she thriving and she doing well over there, you know. I got another kid. He fake gay, you know. That's what I call him, you know, because he said, he came out to me. He said, Mama, you know, this is what I think I am. I was so proud of myself because I didn't kick him out of nothing, you know. I just let him stay at the house. I brought him lunch to work. And, but now he talking about he don't want to be gay no more because he told me don't tell nobody. And I've been telling audiences for weeks, okay? Look at me, telling the television series, you know. So now he like, Mama, I don't know if I want to be gay no more. I said, well, son, if you suck the penis, you can't unsuck it once you sucked it, okay? So I'm sorry to tell you, but you over there. You know what I'm saying? He over there now, you know? My son smoked weed. I never wanted him to smoke weed, you know. But sometimes when we smoke together and I pass the blunt to him, I let him know I'm disappointed in you, son, you know? I'm disappointed, you know. I never wanted my son to smoke weed, but sometimes as I go through his stash, I'm so glad he do. Oh, that boy got some fire, you know. He got that heat. But I told my son, what you gonna say if don't nobody want to smoke with you no more? Because they say you got cocksuckers. What you gonna say if somebody say you got cocksuckers? He say, oh, well, Mama, if somebody say that, I don't need to hang with them. I said, you right, you right. I said, but what you gonna say if somebody don't want you reaching in their bag of chips no more because they say you got cock grabbers? What you gonna say if somebody say that? He say, oh, Mama, you wild for that. Where you get that from? I say, that's what I thought last night when you put your hand in my bag of chips. I say, get your cock grabbers out my bag of chips, you know. My son told me his first time was with a Mexican. Any Mexicans in here, you know? I said if Trump would have built that wall 3 years ago, I wouldn't be going through this. Am I right? Am I right? I wouldn't be going through this, you know? My son said, Mama, I thought you knew I was gay. You saw me watching gay porn. I said, son, I watch gay porn too. That don't make me gay, okay? I said, however, I did think I would be gay one time, but then I smelled my own coochie and I realized I don't want to smell another one. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to smell another one. You know? I go around town and I tell everybody that I got killer coochie because my husband and my boyfriend both died, you know. I just recently found out that it's so killer because it stinks so bad. I opened up my legs one time and 2 men passed out on me dead. Ain't that something? I'm going to get that fixed. I'm going to get that fixed. I say I'm so blessed around here. I'm talking about all my exes ain't in Texas. They with Jesus. You know what I'm saying? I know who to give glory to. I go to Bible study a lot. I get distracted by the scriptures. I don't know about y'all, but I get distracted. I said, y'all ever read that scripture, Psalms 23, where it says, thy rod and thy staff, it comforts me? I said, yes, Lord. I, too, know a rod and a pair of staff that bring much comfort in, you know. Hallelujah. I kept on reading. It say, he prepared me on a table in the presence of my enemies. I say, ain't no other way to get ate out but on a table in the presence of your enemies, you know. I was at Bible study with Joel Osteen. He said, open up your Bibles to Psalms 81 and 10. I'll find a scripture that say, open your mouth wide and I will fill it. And I said, wait a minute, Pastor. What kind of church is this, you know? They told me he talking about praise. I said, oh, because that's what my man tell me. I didn't know, you know? There's another scripture that say the Lord will provide a ram for your bush, you know. And I love to say, yes, Lord, I'm going to trust you this season. A ramming for my bush, yes, Lord, okay? But ladies, you got to have a bush, okay? God don't like that stuff bald, you know what I'm saying? You got to do what he say, you know. See, I kept shaving to try to keep up with that young dude I was sleeping with, and he kept leaving me for a squirter. Ain't that something? The last guy was talking about them squirters. They trying to take over the world out here, okay? Somehow I became a dildo lady around here, around town. I got a bag full of dildos. I would like to share some of them with y'all. I never knew I'd be this girl, you know. It started out just telling y'all my husband's shortcomings, you know what I'm saying? And then I started getting endorsement deals all over the place, okay? So let me just show you a couple, okay? Let me show you one, okay? One of them I got in here, I like to call, let me see. Ah, the Glock 9. Okay, this right here is the Glock 9. This right here, oh yeah, this right here is called Pistol Pete. I don't know if y'all know about this one. Look at her. She talking about she know about it. I tell people hands up, cause I'm robbing them in the club with this one. Okay, I pointed at their booty. I said, give me your money if I turn this on right now. If you hesitate, I cut it on. Okay, they say, oh Lord, they gave me all their money. You know. One time a girl tried to run up on me in the club with this one, okay? I looked in my purse. I said, oh, this the only gun I have. What I'm going to do with this? I'm going to slap her with it. That's what I'm going to do. I slap the mess out of her. Then I'm going to put it in her mouth like, girl, and keep my name out your mouth, you know? I ain't playing with these people out here. You know, this is Texas. You don't have to be licensed to carry this one. You know what I'm saying? This the one I'm concerned about getting into schools. A lot of people worried about them AR-15s, but I'm more concerned about these getting into the schools, you know. I got another one in here that I call Jim Aller right here. This right here is called the Texas Hammer, okay? This the one they nailed Jesus to the cross with, you know what I'm saying? This the one right here. This the one I practice squirting with. Any squirters in here? Okay, because I can't do that stuff for nothing. Okay, I keep begging God, please let me pee on him. And he just won't let me do it. It's so messed up, you know. I heard that's how you can meet his mama, you know. I ain't meet nobody nothing, okay? I ain't meet nobody nothing. I say if you need help finding the clique, you just turn it this way and you pull it like that. That's how you use this one. I don't know if that was too much, you know. I don't know if y'all know, but it's illegal to carry more than 6 dildos on you in the state of Texas. Yes, Google it, okay? That's why I keep 5 on me, you know? I keep 5 on me. See, I keep this one right here for police protection, though, okay? What one time I got pulled over, I had 7 on me. I got scared. The cop saw this one. He let me go due to white privilege. Would you believe he let me go due to white privilege? A lot of people say, Cookie, how you got this one? See, I told you my husband used to wear one. You see how the hole right there, the man put his stuff in there, you know? So one day I tried to reconcile with my husband. I thought color didn't matter, you know? But when he saw it, he rejected it. I said, you racist person, okay? Okay, now he don't die. He'll never know the benefits of having white dick, you know? But I tried to tell him that when I bought this one, my credit score went up 300 points, you know? That home loan we was waiting on, we got when I bought this one. It's so freaking sad what he got going on. But other than that, I don't know. Well, I don't know how. I don't mean to, you know, but like what, you know. Let me think what else I could tell y'all, because I don't told y'all about my retarded baby. I don't told you about my gay son. I done told y'all how I got the killer coochie, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I've been doing comedy for a year and a half now. I'm one of the Houston's funniest, 3rd place right here, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I'm just keep going up, you know? 5 more minutes. Okay, let me think what I could tell y'all. 5 more minutes. See, I get real explicit when I be on the stage, and I'm trying not to do that here. Okay, ain't you glad how I ain't said a cuss word? You see me? You see me? Okay, let me think what else I got going on around here. I'm hosting a new show. It's the Cookie Jar on Monday nights at the Secret Group. Oh, they stressing me out over there, okay? Because everybody want to bump. I'm like, it'd be like different comics want to go to different spots. And I say, how you going to go to different spots and you stink at one spot? I mean, what you going to do? Funk up the whole city around here? So I'm trying to learn how to do that and stuff. This is my first time hosting. What else I got going on? I don't know what else to tell y'all other than I do like Mexicans because it's this one Mexican that I give fellatio to. He give me $400. You know what I'm saying? He paid me for it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know you missing out, ain't you? You ought to you got get connected with me. I lock you in. I lock you in. I plug you in. Uh, what y'all got to eat right this bug? Look at her talking about Colby. She crazy right here. She crazy. The other day I was the other day I told my jokes to a sheriff out there in Galveston County, Jimmy Fullen. He's going for re-election or whatever. I pulled my dildos out on him, okay? I felt so bad when I did that. I was apologizing. And then the next day I did it to a handicapped lady and I was like, I said, "You could hear me, ma'am?" I couldn't even believe she could hear me. I don't know what else to tell y'all. So cause I that's all I had prepared. But I like y'all and I thank y'all for rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? The long way. We plugged in forever. My name Jay Cookie. Thank you so much. Give it up for your host.
Yes. Once again, make some noise for Jay Cookie. Yes, indeed. Well, we're going to keep the show rolling right along. Our next performer is coming up in just a moment. Before I do that, just to give a shout out to everyone who made this possible. Shout out to the Houston Media Source. Shout out to Los Twins de la Parra. Shout out to superfunkyfresh.com. The podcast, check it out, is the premium advantage on all streaming services. You can buy all of our gear, superfunkyfresh.com, but also hahacinto.com. This is the Brunch Comedy Show. We are live and direct in Houston Media Source Studios. Stay tuned. We're coming right back with your next performer.
Ready? Make the bass come out. Ready? Make the bass come out clear.
Welcome back to the Brunch Comedy Show. We are here live and direct in Houston Media Source Studios, the beautiful studios, with all of our beautiful people here and our lovely audience. Thank you for coming out. I am your host, Jacinto. We got lots of jokes for you today. I'd like to give a shout out first to all the lovely ladies in the house. Clap for all the lovely ladies in the house. Ladies, I have a question. What is it with tee-hee-hee? Y'all love to do that. Tee-hee. What happens with tee-hee is ladies will do something horrible, horribly disgusting, and then all the guys are just okay with it right after tee-hee-hee. Like, honey, don't go in the restroom because it looks like a murder scene. There's blood everywhere. And he's like, tee-hee-hee. And the guy's like, okay, well, I guess I'll just clean it up. It doesn't matter. Like, it's just a tee-hee. So, ladies, use your tee-hee to your advantage. Like, you can do it for anything. Like, if you could, like, murder somebody. Like, honey, I just murdered somebody. I need you to take care of that body. And the guy will be like, okay, I guess I'll take care of it. I'll just go hide the body for you. Tee-hee-hee. Thank y'all for coming out. We have a wonderful show for you today. And our next performer is a wonderful person. I have been looking everywhere for a person just like this. And this is why I'm bringing it to you live and direct. Shout out to all my people out in TV land. Back home, right here. I want you to start clapping right now. Start making some noise as I bring up my next performer, Mr. A.D. Hodge. Thank you, sir.
Hey, y'all give it up for Jacinto and all the comedians y'all seen tonight. Go ahead. All right, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. I'm going to go ahead and talk my junk real quick. I'm 30. I'm happily 30. I enjoy being 30 because, you get time to reflect about, how it was life in your 20s, right? I don't know if y'all remember, especially the fellas, how you were in your 20s, especially when it came to sex. Because remember, you was a jive turkey. You was able to bend the knees a little different. You was able to get in, get out, get you a drink of water, jump back in, get out, and watch you a full episode of ESPN Sports Center. But not when you get 30 and up. Because the body starts being a little different. Things starts changing. That's why I tell a lot of men, get you a woman that loves you for you. Because it ain't nothing like having a woman you can just take a break in and just, You start asking stupid questions like, damn, baby, did it just get hot in here? Are you okay? The whole time your hip just flaring up. You getting stiff as hell. You like, you know what? Let me get up on out of there and put that thing on leftover mode. Go get me a drink of water, watch this Sports Center real quick. Let's go Stros. So being 30, man, you got to start doing things you don't want to do, like starting taking care of your parents like they took care of you. So with that being said, my daddy's 67 years old and he retired from his job. And you know, we spending a lot of QT lately, especially now that the Astros are back playing, because y'all know it's always Stros before. All right, that y'all said it, not me. All right. So the inning is over, the commercial on. My daddy turns to me. He say, son. I say, what's good? Pop, he say, when it comes to your daddy, things ain't working like they used to. I said, yeah, man, you retired. He said, no, that ain't it. Now, when it comes to your mama, the engine don't get to going like I need it to. I said, well, damn, get her ass a tune-up. I don't know what you're talking to me about this for. He said, no, you not understanding me. Now, what I need you to do is to go to the store and buy me some enhancements. I say, Daddy, I'm not going to help you smack my mama's cheeks now. Now, I'm going to tell you what you told me at 17 years old. You better ask your little friends how to do that. I know, it's a little light. It's a little light. This is cute up here. I like this. I joined the Rainbow Club. Yes, sir. I like that. But see, like I said, when you're 30, you got to have a lot of things within you. Like, you got to have a lot of self-assurance these days. You know, you got to make sure you know who you are, right? Because you can't fight the world no more. So with that being said, I'm straight as an arrow, right? But when I go outside, I'm gay bait. And I can't help it. You know what I mean? I'm frail looking. You know, they like to try me, right? And the crazy thing is, gay used to have a uniform. But now these boys out dressed like me and out as can be. I'll tell y'all a little something. One day I went into the little old Shell gas station because, you know, I like good gas. And the dude comes in, wife beater, black shorts, Nike slides. Don't think nothing of it. Cashier, 20, pump 1. I go outside. Ironically, he parked right behind me. Still, no judgment. Do the little gas pump ritual. Now, ladies, here's why I empathize with y'all. Because have you ever just felt eyes on you? Well, using my peripheral, I saw this man doing this. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was cute. You know what I mean? I thought it was a little cute, but I used my peripheral. I didn't give him no direct eye-to-eye contact. But he saw me get him a little old attention, right? Because, you know, I thought it was a little funny and, you know, my shoulders started jumping, right? And he screams out, I know you see me. I say, you know what? I'll just be $3 short. Let me get up on out of here. I ain't about to argue with no gay dude in this Houston heat. I like to go out for drinks from time to time. And, you know, when I go out, you know, I appreciate a female bartender, right? But when I don't have a female bartender, I loves a gay bartender. Pause. Now, straight male bartenders, they some haters. They'll never bless your game. They love to give you 75% soda, 10% alcohol, and the rest is ice water. But when you have a gay bartender, no matter if they feeling high or low, you getting drunk that night. You are getting drunk that night. And you know, I only mess with gay bartenders. Pause. only under a 2-drink minimum. Because like I said earlier, I'm frail looking. They like to try me at the 2 drinks. So, I go to my favorite bar, and my gay bartender, Birdie, is there. And, right on cue, here he come. He said, you want another drink? I said, you know what? Night's going good. I could take me a 3rd drink. He said, you know what you want? I said, boy, stop playing. You know I want that J-Mo and Coke. He said, sure thing, honey bun. I said, hold on, bro. I wasn't honey or bun between drinks 1 or 2. Where does honey bun stuff come from? Where does sweet stuff come from? I said, you know what? Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe it's time for me to close out my tab. So, I go ahead, pull out my debit card and try to handle my debit card. He takes my debit card but pulls my middle finger at the same time. I said, whoa, bro. I said, hey, you getting a little old too touchy-friendly with all this stuff. I said, you know what? Just for that, you get no tip tonight. He said, I was going to get the tip. I said, no, bro. Loose change. I said, you know what? Just keep the card. I'm going to report it stolen. I'm up out of here. Anybody like to go to church? I'm sorry, my bad. I asked that question wrong. Anybody like to stream church online like me? Yes, I love doing that. I love streaming church online because I get a chance to approach my TV as people did in biblical times, and that's in cloth, a.k.a. my robe. I'll be watching the Lord so comfortably. And also I get a chance to smoke while watching church too. Yeah, because, you got to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. And I'm getting uplifted by the word and the herb. Amen. And last but not least, I love going to church on first Sundays. Y'all know why? It's communion. And it ain't nothing like having your own cracker and glass of wine to yourself. When you're in church, they get passed by 5 people, but it's just you. It tastes so good the first time I had to go for seconds. I said, oh, yeah, this is what the Lord's feast is about. Amen. Don't feel uncomfortable, ma'am. Don't feel uncomfortable. When I ain't doing this comedy thing, I'm a motivational speaker. Appreciate that. Ain't no haters in here. Thank y'all. Yeah, I say positive things. Like, never let your past dictate your present and or your future. Let things go. Like, has anybody ever been bullied for something they couldn't control? Thank y'all. I got bullied for something I couldn't control, like having both parents. That's something you ain't supposed to have in the hood, especially a daddy. And boys will try to, people try to talk bad about me when I was acting bad in class, like I wouldn't say anything back. They'd be like, hey, you better stop acting bad in class or the teacher call your daddy and you get a whooping when you get home. I'd be like, shoot, I'd rather my daddy whoop me than some man clapping my mama's cheeks and eating all the lunch meat. Ooh, I run to talk junk the next day. Once again, I'm acting bad. Hey, you know what happens when you start acting bad? I be like, hey, man, at least my mama don't tell me to go play outside so she could talk to the landlord. Okay, some of y'all seen Forrest Gump, and it's cool. That's cool. Maybe it's just me, but does anybody else hate ugly gay couples? Okay, thank you. Man, thank you for not making me feel like the only one. I think it needs to be a law to treat them like vampires. Like, don't come outside till the nighttime. Don't. If you don't, I can throw silver, salt, and crosses at you. So, ugly gay lesbian couple, boy, that offended me. I said, if you're going to sin, do it right. Do it, make it cute. Make it pretty. Y'all doing all this for nothing. What are y'all doing it for? A claim to fame? I was a little mad. I ain't gonna lie. Now, when I went to San Diego, I saw a lot of swole gay men, a lot of strong gay brothers. I said, you know what? They can't call y'all the F word here. Nuh-uh. They got to start acting like old slave owners and say, you know what? Y'all free. Y'all are free. Just don't come nowhere near me with that. All is forgiven. Just you're free. You're free. All right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I be wanting to get. I don't want to get too controversial. I just want to tell everybody in America that's watching me. I kind of do miss Donald Trump being my president. Yeah, I know I turned the mood down. And and it's okay. I understand how y'all probably feel, right? But what y'all don't understand about me is I ain't never had a president that paid me 3 times to stay home. I had shrimp and edibles on the president's dime. Really? For real, for real. I even, if you really take it back, if y'all ever seen Forrest Gump? Y'all remember Bubba? Yeah, I was just like him, man. I had shrimp and potatoes, shrimp sausage. I boiled it, broiled it, shrimp gumbo, shrimp stew. I didn't care about iodine poisoning at all. I don't. I didn't. I had me a little. I used to have a little big girl fetish. I love me a little BBW. That was my little thing. It'll be because of the lingerie they would wear. Now ain't nobody talking about the matching bra and panty sets or slips. I'm talking about when they wear fishnets. Because don't they be looking like bread baking inside the oven? I had to tell this one girl, you better bring your Mrs. Bed built self over here and come make me rise like yeast. I'm glad the whole eating butt stuff is kind of, out the window. Nobody keep talking about it unless it's in rap music. I'm glad it's like not everyday conversation no more. Because ladies, y'all was slick with that thing. No pun intended, right? I'm just like y'all. I got a little 9 to 5. And my girl, at the time she called me on the phone after work. She said, I said, hello, what's up, baby? She said, you hungry? I said, young fella can eat a little. She said, well, I got this BLT for you. I said, ooh, shoot, girl, I like my bread toasted. Wheat preferably. She said, boy, ain't nobody talking about bacon, lettuce, or tomato. Shoot, it's booty licking time. I said, girl, if you don't put that thing to the side and make me a bowl of noodles and treat me like I'm decent first. I was listening to R. Kelly on the way here. I was, but it came on shuffle. So I'm a little innocent. I'm as innocent as them little girls. It just happened like that, right? But my whole thing with R. Kelly is, Robert, that's a monster right there. But R. Kelly, musical genius. I can't help that, right? It just, my saying is keep him under the jail, but run that thing back, DJ. Now, I say that because I'm a traveling comic, right? I be on the road sometimes, and when you have your music on shuffle, certain things just happen, right? Now, R. Kelly came on, and the first thing I can think of was, I ain't switching it. But I'm going to sing it with conviction, with the anger and disappointment that I have. But that mood began to switch because of the melody. So, I'm in the car riding. Ooh, all of a sudden, I hear, pew, 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 pew. And it's like, I'm just, it's like murder, she wrote. And once I get you out your clothes, driver seats on your doors. When you hear the screaming mode, want the feeling. I'm gonna take them out again. Nigga, nut ish, nigga, go give me that toot. Let me get that. Running my hair through my fro, bouncing on 20. I said, oh no, let me stop my car. I gotta stop it. He take over my heart. Now put R. Kelly under the jail, but run that thing back, DJ. 5 songs passed by, a couple Jodeci, a little Cisco. R. Kelly came back. I couldn't help myself. Once the thing again, I'm not changing it. I'ma just sing the song with conviction. All of a sudden I hear, and y'all probably know the song. I hear you calling. Here I come, baby, to save you. Oh. I said, oh my God. Oh, that Keep that boy R. Kelly under the jail, bro. I'm about to start my car. It's a little something for y'all. Like I said, when I reminisce about my 20s, I think about certain things. Like, remember when you used to have to pee? When you have to pee? But now you got a urine? Like, remember when you had to pee? It wasn't nothing. It wasn't for you to go to the bathroom, be like, all right, hey, bro, I'll take another bill. I can do another drink. I'm ready. But you urine now, and it's a little different. You go to that same stall, you'll be like, hey, bro, you want another bit? Nah, bro, I need some water. You know what I mean? I need to slow myself down. I need to pace myself. Even when you in the car, you have you traveling, and you got to pee. It's just a little simple, right? It's a little easy to handle it. You be like, zzz, my gut's got talking to me. Let me go ahead and put it on cruise control. Okay. Just don't look at nothing blue. Don't think of nothing blue. We're 5 miles from my destination. Yes, sir. But when you 30 and up, it hits a little different, don't it? That gut talking to you, that same thing. Let me get my stuff together. Hold on, cruise control. Ooh. Now, boy, if I fart, it might not be just a regular fart. It might be a whole shark. I can't hold it like that. Don't think of nothing blue. He gonna think about that in the car. I like that. Oh man, I'm having a lot of fun with you guys. I really am. Now, I'm gonna ask one quick question. Now, for the ladies in here, it's 2 types of men in this world. There's a gentleman and there's a thot. Now, bruh, if this your lady, right, and she invites you into her home for the first time, what's the first place you going to? That's a gentleman right there. Y'all give it up for the gentleman. You supposed to go to the bathroom. Now, I'm going to mess with you again because you were right? Now, if you go into her bathroom, right, and you see that she got makeup sponges and eyelashes in a zinc, she got a little trash in her trash can, there's a ring around the tub like Galveston Beach. Are you a gentleman? And you say, you know what, baby? We just gonna have to do this some other time. Or you a thot and you still try to get that thing? Okay, my boy, that's what I'm talking about. I love it. You gotta see it through, baby. But see, when you a thot, you gotta always remain brutally honest. And ladies, when things is getting good, y'all love to ask nasty questions like, does it feel good? I say, it'll feel better after you clean that tub. Ooh. Now, a lot of people love to talk about what they would leave in 2022, and I'm glad we left Herschel Walker in 2022. I really am. Because he low-key set black people back 300 years. He did. Y'all remember what he said on that stand one time? He said, I just want to let you guys know that did you know that the raccoon is the smartest animal in the jungle? I said, somebody get a civil rights hose and blast that man off the stage. We need to put him back. Put him back to civil rights. I appreciate y'all. My name A.D. Hodge. I'm outie. Have a good night, everybody.
Thank you. Once again, folks, make some noise for A.D. Hodge. Thank you for everyone out there in TV land. I apologize for my hair right now. I know I look like a Hasidic Jew, and shout out to all my Hasidic Jews out there. Also look like the guy that killed Ricky in, what's that movie? Boys in the Hood. Remember the guy? He had his little things hanging out. I'm sorry about this. I'm so sorry. But it actually works, folks. If you want to do this, it works great for flies in Houston to get rid of the flies. This has been the Brunch Comedy Show 4. We're going to get our next performer up. We're really excited to keep this going. Once again, shout out to the Houston Media Source for putting this all together. Thank you for all our beautiful audience that we have here. You all guys have been wonderful. Thank you so much. Without further ado, we're going to get some more performers up here. Shout out to everyone out in TV land. Stay tuned.